Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, getting back to the Pokemon Emerald No Evolutions run. And things have elevated rather quickly. Out here in Sootopolis City, well, for one thing, my repel seems to have worn off. Looks like a rather bad time for that to have happened, too. Fortunately, Groudon and Kyogre are a bit too busy with each other to notice us. You also can't go between them, which is probably a good thing. Groudon, just saying, you're kinda surrounded there. Kyogre, what's wrong? Look over here, it's the red orb. Calm down, Kyogre. It's no good, it's not responding at all. Yeah, 'cause it worked so well the first time. Groudon, please, stop what you're doing. I know the extent of your power now. If you keep going, all Hoenn, not just Sootopolis, will be utterly ruined. But you're okay with destroying Sootopolis. Good to know. It's Steven Stone! Those Pokémon fighting, Groudon and Kyogre. The two super ancient Pokémon were awakened from a long sleep. And now they're smashing each other with their uncontrollable energy. Roam, you being here now, I'll take to mean that you're prepared to become involved in this crisis. Well then, there's someone that I'd like you to meet. Come with me, please. Become involved? Haven't we been involved the whole time? Listen, Roam. Does seeing Groudon and Kyogre make you think Pokémon are to be feared? But that's not true. Pokémon are really more. Why am I asking you this? You already know. Okay then. Why is it people like this always choose a huge disaster or crisis to become all mysterious and cryptic? Oh well. Okay, here we are. Inside here you'll find someone named Wallace. I think you have what's needed to help him. And before we take even one more step, I know that this cave is full of blasted bats. You know, while I'm at it, I really need to move this higher up on the list. There we go. Right then, the Cave of Origin. In Ruby and Sapphire, this place was a lot longer. Multiple floors, it was dark, so having flash would help. You found the waterfall HM along the way, and this is also where you would fight Groudon or Kyogre depending on your version. Here, not so much. Ah, so you're a Roam. I've heard tales of your exploits. My name is Wallace. I was once the gym leader of Sootopolis, but something came up. So now, I've entrusted my mentor Juan with the gym's operation. Groudon and Kyogre, the two Pokémon wreaking havoc here, are considered to be super ancient Pokémon. But there aren't just two super ancient Pokémon. There's one more somewhere. Somewhere there's a super ancient Pokémon named Rayquaza. It's said that it was Rayquaza that becalmed the two combatants in the distant past. But even I have no clue as to Rayquaza's whereabouts. Roam, do you perhaps know where Rayquaza is now? If you do, please tell me. Well, we're in the Cave of Origin, and we haven't seen Rayquaza here. We've been at Mount Pyre, no sign of Rayquaza there. But May called us about a green dragon-type Pokémon flying over the Sky Pillar. I think we have a clue. The Sky Pillar? That's it. It must be the Sky Pillar. Roam, there's not a moment to lose. We'll head to the Sky Pillar right away. Or rather, I will, and I'll leave you to find your own ride. Yeah, Wallace is kind of a jerk that way. The fate of the world's at stake. Find your own way. So with that, we need to get out of Sootopolis. We have a bit of a trek ahead of us. And unfortunately, it's quite the watery one, too. Down we go. Yeah. We need to head further south, and first we need to get out of this little cul-de-sac here that contains, Sootopolis City. Alright, start heading south here. We've already dealt with at least a few of the trainers along the way. As usual, we'll get what experience we can where we can. No, I'm not after diving. I want to fight this guy. Fine, I'll wait for you here. Because you know what? If Wallace can afford to make us wait by making us go all the way there by ourselves, we can afford to get some experience. It's definitely going to help for the final gym. Oh, well, bugger. There we go. And phone number. Well, we're out of the range of the crisis music anyway. This lower route eventually connects all the way back to Slateport City. And there is another town on the way. But for now, our main goal is the Sky Pillar. The Sky Pillar and delicious experience. My first Pokemon team over on X and Y, let's talk about that. I at least have 5 of them almost ready to just go ahead and start leveling up. The last one I have to work with is my eventual Tyrantrum, which is going to involve quite a bit of chain breeding. Because, as best I understand it, first I need to get something in the Axew line, let it learn Dragon Dance, pass that on to something in the Pupitar line, or Larvitar line, that is, let it inherit Dragon Dance, level it up all the way to a Tyranitar so it can remember Thunderfang, and then pass on both Dragon Dance and Thunderfang to a Tyrant. Yeah. That's gonna be quite the process. But it's a moveset that I think should be worth it. Tyrantrum's ability powers up Bite-type moves, so having Thunderfang should be good on it. And assuming I have time to get in a Dragon Dance, all the better. My Safari collection is also going pretty nicely at this point. I think I'm closing in on having all the Ice-type Safaris. Right now I think I'm just missing Beartic and Cloyster. I know on Dragon all I'm missing is Shelgon. I think Dragon might be the type in the Safari that has the fewest things you can find. I know another thing I really wish I could get would be more Safaris that have Floette in them, because it seems to lock in what color you find there, and I only have access to yellow and blue. so if I could find them with red, white, and orange, that would be great. Also on Fairy, I know I'm still missing Snubble. It's kind of a fun little mechanic, I'm enjoying it. But then I'm enjoying most of X and Y. I still kind of wish it had had more new Pokémon. I still think it's weird that we're 6 gens in without a Dolphin. But the Pokémon that are there are pretty awesome. I really like them all. It runs into that thing of, what do I want to train next? They're all fun. They're all cool. Yes, yes, repel, repel. If I was just playing at my own pace, I'd consider leaving Repel off, just to get some extra experience against wild Pokémon, but for the purposes of an LP, I'm just gonna stick with the trainers, basically. You don't get quite as much experience from just, normal trainers. I mean, from wild Pokémon. You get more experience from trainers. But still, it is experience, and every little bit helps. Didn't quite finish off Chinchou, unfortunately, and Sharpedo avoided it completely. Alright, well, we're gonna finish off that Chinchou because that is the more worrisome thing. So, let's get rid of DJ Miko's confusion. Let Tama sit out this turn. And quick attack. No, no, not the bag, not the bag. I couldn't quite get away from the crunch. Oh well. One thing I do kind of wish is, I wish that Carbink had a chance of holding Element Gems. Okay, so Sheer Cold. This is an instant KO move, but of course it's very inaccurate. And I don't really know that I want to bother with it. It's there, it's an option, but eh. The instant KO moves, they've changed in effect over generations. Originally, they were just a flat instant KO chance with, like, I think, a 30% accuracy, I want to say. In later generations, they started putting stipulations on it. First off, it was that, it couldn't KO a Pokemon that was a higher level than you. It could only do it if they were equal level or lower than you. And I think in later generations, still, something else was put on it. The effect that the higher level you were compared to your opponent, the more possible, the more accurate it was. Well, that's the most accurate and effective I've seen freezing in a while. Normally I have terrible luck with the freeze effect. It got nerfed so severely, and normally when I freeze the opponent, they'll thaw out the same blasted turn. Except, of course, unless the computer freezes me, then it just lasts forever. I agree that the effect needed to be nerfed somewhat. It just seems like it maybe went a little overly nerfed. Because in previous generations, it was essentially, you will be frozen forever. Who's that Pokémon? It's Ara!